Hey everyone, it's your Fragrant Friend Jay. How's everybody doing today? So as you see, I'm outside. I figured it was a nice day, so I would film outside. Today's topic is going to be transitional vanillas. Now, when I started my fragrance journey, I was completely all about the gourmands. I knew there was no other fragrance for me. I was never going to wear any other type of perfume, but as we see, it's all ended. Vanilla has stayed one of my favorite notes, and you know, there's so many variations to vanilla. I think that's why, you know, you get the florals, you get the fruities, the citrus, the fresh, you know, the spicy. There's so much that you can do with it. So I still feel like vanilla is one of my favorite notes for sure, if not my favorite, just because of the versatility of it. Since we are in the end of spring or the end of summer, I'm going to, and going into fall, talk about transitional vanilla fragrances. Let's see, I think we'll start with fresh vanilla. One I hadn't talked about, and if you watch my fresh videos, go ahead and watch them, but I didn't include this in them because I feel like it's definitely a vanilla that is, it's a strong perfume. It's Olympea by Paco Rabanne. It's a stronger one, the glare. So I feel like it's better for cooler, or I should say more milder days. And this has the salt note, the florals, and the really beautiful strong vanilla. Now this fragrance projects for sure. Don't put too much on. Maybe I put at the most 5 sprays of this fragrance because it definitely projects and it lasts for a long time. It's definitely a quality perfume. The next we'll talk about is Powdery Vanilla. Now I have one that I consider to be pretty powdery, and it's really beautiful. It's Satine by Lalique. This one is nice. I use it for bedtime or when I'm just, you know, hanging around the house out of the shower. It has vanilla, heliotrope, orris, and what sets it apart, I think, is the pink pepper. So it gives it a little spice to it, but not too much. It's just something just a little, so it's not so flat. This one has good staying power too. So Satine by Lalique. The next one I'll talk about is kind of closely related to that, but I feel like they're different. They're not so powdery. They're a little bit more versatile. I'm gonna move the camera back just a little bit. Let's see. And this one is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This is lavender and vanilla. This one is beautiful, beautiful. It lasts for a long time on me. Like I always say, definitely try to spray your clothes. It'll stay with you a little bit longer. But this one is good for, I consider it to be a classy / mature vanilla. The next one is Allure by Chanel. This is the EDP. This is peachy, powdery, vintagey vanilla. This one has vetiver in it. So you get the flowers. I didn't mention the white flowers. It has white flowers in it too. Peachy, white flower, vanilla with vetiver. And I also feel, I mentioned it in another video, my first video, that I feel like it has maybe some oak moss in it, possibly some aldehydes. Sometimes those two notes smell similar to me, but this is definitely classy / mature, very upscale to me. I like it. And another one that is on the classy / mature side is Shalimar. This is the Soufflé Intense. This is citrus. This is vanilla, but it's done not in a, it's not gourmand, I would say. It is more on the powdery side. When you first spray it, you get the citrus mixed with the vanilla, and the citrus dies down and the vanilla comes more to the top, and it's like a powdery vanilla. So that's why I say that it's more on the classy side, the vintagey side. It's very pretty. Okay, the next one I have is a woody vanilla. It's wood, what am I talking about? It's vanilla, it's rum, and it is cacao. This is called Xocoatl. This is by Fueguia. 1833, and this is one that you can wear on a milder day also. It's definitely woody. You get that vanilla, but it's woody, and when you first spray it, you get the cacao. It's dusty, but as it dries down on your skin, the dust settles. It kind of stays, but definitely the woods come up and mix with the vanilla. It's really, really beautiful. The next one I have, the next group I have is spicy vanillas. So I have Ani. This is ginger, blackcurrant, and vanilla. Very strong. But it also has a musk to it that I'm getting right now at the bottom. It's very, very pretty. It'll wear really well in those milder days. Still warm, but mild. The other spicy vanilla I have is Eau Duelle by Dyptique. And this is the EDT, I believe. Yes, the EDT. So this is like piney vanilla. Like you're walking through a forest, a pine forest with vanilla perfume on. It's very refreshing. It's nice. The next one I have, the next group I'm going to discuss are fruity vanillas. And this is Nobile 1942, La Danza Delle Libellule. That was a tongue twister, fun to say, and it's a fun perfume. It's definitely apple, cinnamon, and vanilla, but the apple is very crisp. Like if you were to, okay, so I don't like red, delicious apples very much, but I like the smell of apples, those type of apples. So if it's very ripe, very crisp, just the biggest, ripest, crispest, most crisp apple you were to take a bite of with vanilla and cinnamon. The cinnamon plays later. It doesn't, you can get a hint of it in the beginning of the perfume, but it doesn't come out very strongly until a little bit later. But mainly it's the apple and the creaminess of the vanilla in this fragrance. It's really fun, it's really pretty. The next one is Dahlia Divin, and this is the EDP by Givenchy. Floral, peachy, vanilla. This is more candy-like. I think the peach is more on the candied side. Sweet, but a little bit tart. And this next one I have is Dulcis Infundo. Now this is a citrus, but okay, so in another video I was talking about orange creamsicle with the vanilla mixed with orange. This is orange creamsicle. I don't know how much, I've never smelled a fragrance that's more orange creamsicle than this. Very, very sweet, very delicious, and very fun. The next fragrance group I have are floral vanillas. Now this is Roses Vanille by Mancera. This is very strong, and it's true to its name. You definitely get fresh rose, sweet rose with vanilla. And people sometimes say that there's a beer note, and I smell what they're talking about, but it doesn't overpower the fragrance, and it doesn't take away from the fragrance at all. It's just the rose mixed with the vanilla that gives like a alcoholic note, slight alcoholic note, but it's really pretty. The next one I have, the next floral vanilla, is Dolce & Gabbana The One. This one is floral, white floral, peach, and vanilla, but this one has a bit of powder in it too. This is different than the Allure because it's a little bit cleaner. It's not so, it doesn't have those aldehydes, and it's not so powdery. There is a little bit in there, but it's cleaner, and it doesn't have the wood. This is really, really pretty. And the last one I have is Amouage. This is Lilac Love. This is vanilla, cacao, heliotrope, and of course lilac. So when you first spray it, you definitely get the lilac, but the flowers kind of settle down a little bit, and the vanilla and the cacao come up, but they all in the end just mingle really well together. It's not too sweet, it still stays a bit fresh, but definitely definitely vanilla. Really beautiful. So that's all my fragrances today. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and thank you to everybody who subscribed. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys continue to watch my videos and like my content. If you have any ideas of fragrances that you like in these categories, transitional vanillas, please give me some comments, please, so I can interact with you guys. I want to talk to you and know who you are, know what you like. And if nothing else, I think that's all I have to say. I see you guys another day from your Fragrant Friend J. Bye-bye.